Good fam? This is Queen back with another one. I hope everybody is doing well, taking good care, drinking your water, and staying aware. Okay? I'm back with another one. This is Yes, I Told You So. Martell Ho. Okay? I got something for y'all. We tried to told them, didn't we? This idiot done he ruined his life, the rest of it, whatever you want to call that. If he whatever's left. Uh Word on the curb, everybody knows this fool done broke the no contact agreement. And see, this is why I tell people all the time, I give so much grace, right? Because I could have done this very thing that Melody is doing to a lot of people over my lifetime, and I would have had every righteous justification for it. Because when I say I was gang stalked, I was gang stalked for real, for real. And it takes a heavy toll. Now, I'm tired of these helpers on the show. I'm starting to get back in on these ski ball headed fake business owner dudes. Because I can't really call them men, you know. Because the men that I grew up around, they didn't do this bitch ass shit that I see on this show. Especially my dad. My dad is my superhero. And yeah, he's human and he has his human emotions and expressions over time, but my dad, he was a provider, okay? He was a protector and he was a man, okay? Is a man because he's still with us. Thank God Almighty, he's still here with us in this dimension. So, growing up, that's what I mean by was. Yeah, he wasn't like none of these niggas on this show. So, I got something for y'all. And this is why I say, yes, I told you so. Okay, because Martell is so smart in his own little world. He's so dumb in reality. You met somebody, they so smart, they stupid. You know, a lot of people are like that. They know everything. They got an answer to everything. They got a response and a reply. They can out talk anybody, always know the answer before you can ask the question and just know everything, but really don't know squat. Okay, this right here is my I told you so. Now it probably should have come from a man like this, but unfortunately, uh, he didn't have any men around him with good sense. He didn't have no men around him. Let's leave it there. He didn't have any men around him because they're all toddlers in adult male bodies. Okay. So, y'all go with me one more time with this. Okay. I promise you, you're going to love it. I know y'all probably tired of me right now, but I'm trying to make a little bit of coin. Okay. So, if you enjoy what I'm putting out, the Cash App is always available. If you can't bless the Cash App, that's fine. Just hit the like button, share, subscribe, and keep me up in the algorithm until YouTube decide they want to remonetize me again. Because I'm arguing with them. I was monetized once before. It got deactivated because I had to go through what I just explained in my live earlier. I had to drop everything in Chicago, turn everything off in Chicago, and replant my roots here so I could be closer to my baby girl and help her out. And then we got stuck here after riding out two hurricanes and a bunch of other bullshit. We'll get to that later. But this is a Martell I told you so. Okay? Let's take a look at this here together. We're going to go through it and I'm going to circle the block and double down on this dumb idiot. Okay? So, have no fear. Queen is here. Peep this. Y'all gonna love it. Let's go.
I want to talk about the most dangerous man you should never be around. Never. Men, I want you to listen up. Listen up. Because most of you probably, some of y'all probably got this dude in your ranks and you don't know. And that man's envy. The most dangerous man to ever be around is an envious man. And ladies, you too. I'm about to mess you up. Envy and jealous is two different things. And envy in a woman and envy in a man is completely different.
How many times did I say that? Envy and jealousy, two totally different things. When a man is envious or jealous, it's totally different than when a woman is envious and jealous. Let's go. He gonna break it down. Then we gonna go back around. Okay?
Especially when it's man and woman. Let's go all the way back.
Man and woman envy. Let's start at the beginning, right? Melody started to build, embrace beauty. Okay, critical thinkers. We already know who he talking about. This is a parallel. Let's go.
Jealousy is based on, to me, what you've done. Whether you're working hard, you're doing what you got to do, your body is where you at, or you're climbing the corporate ladder, and that person's still climbing the corporate ladder, but you've gotten a little better than them, so they're a little jealous of you. They're doing some of the work, but you just better than them. So jealous, most people jealous.
He was doing some of the work at Holt and Holt, but who was carrying the majority of the load? Who launched the businesses? Who was the brains behind Holt and Holt? We all know. We only what's understood don't need to be re-explained, right? He was doing some of the work, but he was putting in more work for them streets, right? And when Melody decided to pull back, what did he do? He got envious, didn't he? Let's go.
They're upset because y'all doing the same task, but you're getting better than them. If that makes sense. Like if you are on a bike and you're riding a bike, you're riding the same bike and you're putting the same work in, but you're further than them. So jealousy, they jealous because you're further than them. They're doing the work. But envy, most of the time, if not all the time, is from somebody who doesn't do the work. They don't put the work in it at all. Right? They're just mad because you are doing it and you make them feel this 100% emotions. You don't believe me. Jealousy, Cain and Abel. Cain unalived Abel. And in front of it, because of the favor he got with God, but Cain did the work. It just wasn't on the same wavelength or the same as as Abel. You see what I mean? Judas did none of the work. He didn't do the same as Jesus.
He talking about Marsau down. Didn't do any of the work because Schultz was launched by Melody and Miss Van. Miss Van was the bread, the butter, the jam, the toast, the table, the fork and the spoon. See, this is why I don't understand why these niggas on this show are so very unappreciative and overly egotistical and just totally negligent with their spouses and the women and black women. Marcel can sit and pontificate all day and treat Tisha worse than a doormat and don't put in no work. Okay? The most work that I seen Marceau do was never. Okay? Let's go.
He didn't do the same work that he was doing. He didn't do all of that. He betrayed him. And he stand close to him and next to him. Knew everything about him. See, envious men study other men.
And that's what Marceau did. He studied Martell without knowing that Melody was the whole place setting, the house, and the garden. He really believed with his ignorant self that Martell was running the show and calling the shots. Okay, we all know who the head of the household really is, don't we? Huh? You can't be the head without the neck. Let's go.
Envious men will study other men. They never put the work in. It's never based on the work that they're doing or they're going out here working hard. No, it all becomes the fact is they're just mad at you. They're jealous of you. It's not even jealous. It's past jealousy. It's envy. They never put the work in. These are the men that will look you in your face and tell you it's okay for you to go out here and cheat on your wife. They'll
What? Hmm? Hmm? Didn't Melody say there was no infidelity or suspicion of infidelity until Marceau and Martel started hanging out together? Let's go.
even help you. And what they do is they record it to make sure it's evidence because you got
You better believe Marceau has just as many receipts about Martel as Martel does Marceau, even Stephen. I might want to pull back off that just a touch because we all know Martel is much more stupid than Marceau. I have to give a little teeny small drop to Marceau. He can be intelligent sometimes, not frequently, but sometimes he can be a little bit, tad bit intelligent. Diabolical still, but he does show half a half a gram of intelligence sometimes.
a good wife and y'all may be going through a bad breakup. They plant the seed in order for you to destroy. See, that's envy people because they get off on seeing you destroy your life. And then if that doesn't work, they'll do it.
If that's not what happened in a nutshell between Marceau and Martel with planting the seed to cheat on Melody and get sit back and get off on it, laughing in his face. What did Melody say? They laughing at you, making fun of you, talking about you in your face. And I tried to tell you these are not your friends, but you insisted that these are your friends. And I took them in off the strength of you. And look at what they tried to do to me because they were envious and jealous of you, you dummy. Martel had the body that Marceau desired, that wish he still had or have or wanted. The house, the money, the bank account, the cars, the beautiful wife, intelligent wife, okay? With business sense, common sense, book smarts, and her own stick of dynamite. Melody is a whole mood. Never duplicated Can't be imitated. They broke the mold when Melody came forth into this dimension. You'll never meet anybody else like Melody. Okay? That's why people come for her the way they do with no merit. And Marsau is so stupid. He's sitting back thinking that he can't be implicated and the whole rest of that card house that he built on quicksand won't fall and crumble down. Uh, that's why he's always talking in circles. You better believe envy is what made him do it because he thought Martell had something better. Oh, Marcel is obsessed with Melody.
They'll destroy you and hope and pray that the legacy doesn't live on and come to your funeral and say beautiful things about you. These are envious men. You got to watch these men. You got to watch them because when you down, they're present. Telling you, hey man, let's go out here and drink knowing you got a drinking problem. Hey man, come on with me. I know you and your old lady going through something, and next thing you know, they got you in a compromising situation. They put you in it. They plan, they plot against you. And ladies, you ain't.
Look at what Marcel did to his own brother, Maurice. They can't even protect each other's lives. Maurice said, oh, I wasn't at the boys' trip. Boom. What did Marcel do? Stick a picture up there with his marshmallow face right there front and center with a bunch of Rasputia looking linebackers. Oh, you better believe Kimmy, Tisha. Listen, they can pretend all they want to, okay? The streets still are speaking, whispering about that. You better believe it. Because that tick, that bed bug over there, that professional paramour, she can't shut the hell up. She don't know when to shut her mouth. She's still talking. Trust me. Trust me.
Safe either. My homegirl climbing the corporate ladder, man, and she did what she needed to do. And her husband was envious of her because he wasn't climbing the corporate ladder. They're the most laziest people ever. They just expect it to happen, circumstances and just osmosis, just wake up in a miracle, the shit to happen. He didn't do none of the work, right? So I said, hey, listen, your husband's going to start sabotaging you. He's going to see how important your career is based on his feelings. And he's going to start sabotaging because he's envious. You can see it in his eyes. We broke our friendship out. Years later, she came back and told me I was right. He plotted against her, right? Slept with a friend. And I told her your friend was envious of you. So he knew that spirit. He knew that familiar spirit of envy was in her, and he planted it and went over there and got with her. Both of them was envious of you. Neither one of them do the work. And what did they do? He slept with her. Now, it's more his fault because that's your husband. But she played the part too. Envy. Now you may ask, what's the difference, Joe, between a woman and a man? Let me tell you something. A woman envies versus a man being with a man. If she got a man and she's envious of that man, she don't put too much work behind it. She may, oh, you know, baby, you working too much, or she'll distract him or try to see how important it is, but it don't last that long. It's not as deep. And the reason is that women have a certain expectation of men. You're supposed to go out there and grind. You're supposed to go out there and be ambitious. So most of the time, the expectations that women have on them and them doing that neutralizes that, right? But a man, he'll plot on you. Nipsey Hussle. He sees the work you're doing, the good you're doing in the community. He sees everything that you're doing, and he's envious of it. And he's done none of it. He's not even jealous. See, jealous people get just mad because they put in the work, but they're not getting the results that you're getting, right? And they're mad. It's not saying that they're not doing something. They're just not getting the results. I can deal with that. But an envious joker stand next to you and try to get so close to you to destroy you. They'll go and record conversations just to screw you over and just to get it. just to get close to you. They are sinister. This, I'm telling you, I think it's a special place in hell for them.
Marceau is very sinister, if you think about it. He likes to be up in the mix of everything. He's always got his ears open and his tongue wagging, always got something to say about what everybody else is doing. Supposed to be the chief cook and bottle washer, jack of all trades, and he is the biggest dunce and the biggest stooge in the room. Tell me I'm wrong.
And I tell people all the time, be very careful of those people. They're the ones, as soon as some chips get down, all of a sudden you see stuff online about you. That's why I always watch what I say when I'm with people. I only have 3 friends that I keep really close, and I tell them everything. And I tell men to be careful of these men, because more men make these mistakes than women. Women know each other, right? Women know each other. They don't play them games. They know. See, men, we give everybody the benefit of the doubt because we fight. And we don't understand that that's not always needed or necessary. That a little bit of thought and understanding on how these people move is where they at. Can he tell you the truth? Has he ever told you the truth? Because you ain't right all the time. Has he did what he needed to do to help you? Right? And if he did he ever bring it up? What does he want to return? Envious men are dangerous. They think if you listen to him, man, he'll tell you how much he studies you. How much he studies you. Men don't study each other that long, but we make mistakes like that. I made the mistake when I was young. But I caught it before I ever made anything bad. But you see so many people and you see so many people who fail at this. But here's the thing, because we think everybody loves us, we're not doing anything wrong.
See, Martell was caught up in the okey doke and the glitz and glam of it all. And he failed to realize that Marceau was studying him, studying everything. And then he really thought he had it made when they helped him set Scolt up and was like, oh, yeah, I'm in like Flynn. All I got to do is get rid of this nigga and I can slide in the side door with Mel and kick Tisha to the curb. Or keep my wife and have Mel as a side chick because he thought he was dealing with yet another low caliber ratchet that he's used to being around. He's been around Tisha and them family for so long. He felt like, oh, Mel took us in. Okay, she must be real stupid to open her home up and loan us her car and help scrape us out the gutter, put a little money in our pocket, give us a little good little deal on this business so we can get our entrepreneurship started. She real stupid. That's what Marceau was thinking, I guarantee it. This is real stupid. And Martell don't know what he got. Hmm? And what happened? Boomerang smacked him in the back of the head. Come to find out, oh, Melody come trying to, upgrade my wife now. What's really happening now? And we see how that fell flat. We see how Tisha screwed that up with her big mouth and her empty head. Let's keep going.
And a lot of times we're right. But a lot of times the people who are envious of you are the people who don't do the work, who don't have, they have just as much talent as you, but they don't want to do it. They don't want to do it. So they get mad at you for freaking exercising your abilities and your talents and your skills and being blessed for the things that you're doing. And they will plot against you. They will plot against you just to stop it, especially if you're a man. They will destroy everything. They will give you all the tools you need to destroy your life. Let me tell you something happened, man. One of my friends, he had got a hold of some bad drugs one time. And him and his friend had did their thing. And I guess he had an allergic reaction. Almost lost his life. But let me tell you what he said, Joe, what messed me up. That dude watched me. He didn't call the police. He didn't call the ambulance. He just like he wanted me to go. He watched me. See what I mean, man? Most dangerous man in this world is an envious man. They'll watch you die. Take care.
There you go. The most dangerous. Whew. The most dangerous man is an envious man. Ain't that something? Ain't that something, y'all? The most dangerous man is an envious man. And we all know, we all see it clearly how ignorant and stupid Marsau is, especially when it comes to Martell, Melody, and the things that have transpired over the years. That's why Marceau still takes little side jabs and little pot shots at Mel because she's the one that got away. Every other dumpster diver that he stepped to took the bait. Okay? Took the bait. He was able to hit it and quit it, have his little fun, you know, pump and dump. And Melody was like, "You out your mind if you think I'm a befriend this fool and he's jealous of my husband. Why do you think he tried to get Martell locked up? He's the first one to try to get him locked up. Lying and saying that Martell threatened his life. But now Martell is literally threatening Melody's life, stalking her, harassing her nonstop for the past almost 5 years. And where's Marcel? Hmm? Where is he? How come he hasn't spoken against this dangerous game that Martell is playing with his life and his children's lives? Mr. Perfect Dad, Mr. Dad of the Year. You didn't lose respect for Martell. You happy that he's destroying his life because you wanted to use him and his wife. And now you can't do that. So you're going to play like you don't see it. You're going to turn the blind eye to it. Okay? I'm just putting it out there. And this is not my opinion. This is what it is. Be careful of envious people because they do not care if you live or you don't. Be careful of people who are envious because they will unalive you. They'll take you up out of here or they will watch you expire. They won't lift a finger to give you help or call for help on your behalf. You know, that's why another reason I am such a loner and I'm very careful who I plant my seeds with, who I spend my time with. And oh, well, you ain't all that. No, I don't have to be all that. I'm all that to me and mine. My life is just as valuable as anybody who has $1 million in the bank. Okay. I have talents just like any other celebrity that you see who is on the top of the world, so to speak. People value me just as much as they value any celebrity or reality personality. Okay. That's why you have to be careful who you hitch your wagon to. Why you have to be careful who you share your intimate details with. That's why you have to be careful what dirt you do. Okay. Because people will sit back and be so envious of you, and it will show in when you begin to change and evolve and grow. My uncle used to say, "Baby girl, remember, fall off, F up, or go broke, and you'll find out who your friends are." Hmm? I learned the very hard way that female friends who are envious, it shows up if you find love, if you find a husband or a man, or if you loan them some money, they promise to pay you back and they don't. When you ask for that money back, you'll find out just how much your friendship is worth. Okay? And shame on those who do that. Shame on you, Martell Holt. Shame on you, Marceau. is a really sick individual. I don't know how Tisha did it all this time, how she stayed with this fool, because he is the catalyst to destroying another black family. And I don't know how much more sick and demented you can be to sit and want to see children lose their parent and come grow up in a broken home because you're envious and jealous. It's disgusting. So y'all be good. I'm gonna get out of here. I love you. If you want to bless the cash app, you know what to do. And put it up here one more time. I'm just trying to get my hustle like everybody else. I love you. Stay safe out here. Uh, watch out for these envious folk now. Okay? They're out here on these YouTube streets. Okay? It's content creators coming after each other, envious, trying to dox folk, trying to find people's homes and jobs, and this nothing new under the sun. I just want somebody to explain to me why. Why? Why are you trying to dox people who are not doing anything to you, who are not bothering you? Envy will make you ruin your life. Okay? Envy will put you under the dirt. Okay? Because when you dig one ditch for me, you better dig another one for you. Because karma is real. Okay? Ain't no reset button on karma. Once she comes around and spins the block, finito. Okay? One love, I'm out.